Alright guys, welcome to another day. Welcome to another live trading. Today the market is short, as you guys can see. We have a clear B profile, alright, capital B. So for now we are looking for short entries only. The US market session might do some changes, but we'll see. For now, what the market will give us. This is pretty good already, so this is a clear sign that the market most likely will go shorter. Because this is an abnormally to the market. The volume profile shouldn't look like this at the low of the day, meaning we probably have seen some absorption at the low of the day. Market is super fast right now, so we have a lot of data to work with here. My internet connection here in Germany, where I'm at right now, is not the best, to be fair. So gotta give this a second. Yeah, this is extremely fast right now, so gotta wait. There we go, got the data together now. I'm gonna zoom in a bit so I can be a bit more precise with my entries. Yeah, look at this. A bunch of volume down here. So my first thought right now is break the low of the day and then trade a pullback. We'll see. So obviously our levels of interest are here, here, and here for now. My favorite setup would either be trading here short or short for the break of day or break of the low of the day all the way until here. Here we got to be cautious now because, like I said, the US session is oftentimes a bit different to the Asian and European session. So just got to look out for that. Sometimes what happens, we had a level of absorption up here, so we might not want to trade a reversal here, but much rather here, just to give the market a bit more room to play with. And then we want to trade all the way down to the 240 level roughly. So get in at the 280, get out at the 240 would be big trade. I might not hold it that long, but we see what the market gives us at those price levels. So for now, it was at 282, 280 roughly. So this is where the market gets interesting again for us. This is already an extended move, which is a good sign for us. 280, there's some liquidity here. So we might get ready. Potential exit should be probably here at the 290 level. At the 300s, we have some 300s is somewhere all the way up here. It's a bit too far right now. So yeah, if we get in here, we can probably set a pretty tight stop loss, to be fair. One-way auction, the market might pull back to this level roughly here and then go all the way up to the 80s if it doesn't break down lower now, just so you guys know what you can look out for. Because one-way auctions are abnormalities in the market. The market doesn't like abnormalities, so it usually trades all the way back. All right, now just gotta wait because we're at our range. Was a bit too risky for me to get in here, to be fair, right now. Could have, yeah, maybe, should have, I don't know. We wait. Looking back, to be fair, could have actually been a good entry. Just missed it. Pretty extended move, which is also an abnormality in the market usually. Bad auction quality, some small absorption here. I was expecting a bit of a bigger absorption here, so that's why I didn't get in. However, could have been a good entry. Now this is good for us, so I hope the market goes all the way to the 80s. If that happens, we will get ready, obviously. All right, a bit more. Bookmap is a bit slow today, which is not great for us, to be fair. So market open, you can see we're trading in a range. D volume profile, if you would take a look at it. So still good for us, to be fair, in terms of trading a reversal at the 80s. If you don't catch the entry at the 80s, you can always trade the re-entry into this range, to be fair. So if you don't get in perfectly fine, which happens sometimes, then your entry will be somewhere here at these 70s, just so you guys know. And then you want to trade all the way down. But we wait now. We see if we can actually go that far. Idea is still valid in my opinion. Looks pretty good to me. Market is short so far. US market open, to be fair, is still rangy. It's collecting a bit more volume at the top right now, so bit of a bullish sign, to be fair. Bit of a bullish sign, so this needs to be a good entry signal here now. Come on. There we go. We just got the 80s. All right. Let's see. Bad auction quality. I don't like it.
Order filled.
I do like it, I mean, sorry. Profit target is somewhere here. We'll see. Stop loss, I'm not quite sure yet. I need to check in Bookmap. Above the 300s would be nice. 303 is fine. Yep, looks good. All right. Once we break this level here, stop loss goes roughly to the 278, just so you guys know. But we need to break this low now. Here we could face some resistance, just so you guys know. And once we go over this small high volume node here where there was a previous absorption, I'm going to trail this quite aggressively. We check, we wait. We are a bit more patient right now. See this level of liquidity here. The market shouldn't get above it now, so I can move my stop loss to the 90s now, just so you guys know. So my risk is very limited right now. Maybe a bit above this candle. There we go. And now you want to see just the market plummet and go down. Like, it needs to break this low here, and if it does, we are good to go right now. We are good to go. There we go. Trail this, trail this, trail this. That's all we need. That's all we need. Nice.
Stop filled.
And there we go. That's it, guys. Small, quick trade. Was about $635 in profit. My initial profit, my initial goal here was this high volume node. You could potentially hold it a bit more, to be fair. However, this high volume node can act as a level of resistance. The next one obviously would be the volume point of control. But I was totally happy with this. So right now, quick entry, quick exit. My assumption that the market will do a reversal here was actually very accurate. Now you can see here volume point of control. So yeah, you could have held it a bit further, but small scalp, $600 or whatever it is. Very nice profit right now. So I call this a picture perfect trade. See my entry up here? Guys, just take a look at this, all right? Just take a look at how beautiful this is. Look where I got in. Look where I got in. Isn't that beautiful, guys? Isn't that beautiful? Got all right here. So quick move. Held it perfectly. And with that, I traded for 11 minutes and 55 seconds now, even though I talked for about a minute now. So I traded for about probably 10 minutes. Yeah, very solid. Trading strategy completely worked out. My assumption was right. I was very patient today. I was very good in terms of my take profit levels and my stop loss levels, because the last couple of days I wanted to work on that a bit more. I was a bit too aggressive in terms of my stop losses, so I moved them to break even way too quick, and that I got punished by that because I missed a couple of huge trades because of that. So my goal for today was to be a bit more patient, to be more logical about my stop loss levels. Okay. And today this worked out perfectly fine. Okay. So just to give you guys an idea of why I moved the stop losses the way I did, was pretty simple. So I got in at the 86 level. Okay, 86. There we go. Somewhere here. Okay, I got in here once I saw this. So you can go even a bit further. So the market went all the way up here with extremely bad auction quality. You see how these lines here, these are not supposed to happen. And if you see these lines happening at levels of interest, that's a good sign for an entry, to be fair. Okay, so that was my entry signal. I was a bit late. That's why the market went a bit further up, which was good for me because I got a better entry. Usually I would have already gotten in somewhere here, but I got in at the 86 just because I was a bit too slow. And the market here, somewhere around here, I got in. Okay, the market went into my direction straight away. Now, the first level of resistance will be this liquidity and also this absorption here, this huge order. Okay, there was 109 contracts being traded at this level. So I knew, okay, this is level of resistance that we need to look out for. So the market went down. You can see the market was fighting a bit here. The market went further down, and once we broke this low right here, this level, I moved my stop loss. I believe it was either I think it was to this level, because I didn't want the market to go further up than this level right here, this large order. Before, my stop loss was somewhere here, I believe. I'm not quite sure, but I just moved it obviously because now I want to move my stop loss with the market, but to places, to price levels where it makes sense. Okay. Now, once I noticed that the market broke through this low once more, I believe I need to watch the replay once more. I moved my stop loss somewhere here at this level, most likely, because these large orders and also this liquidity here, they act as levels of resistance. The market went down. I think I was already out by then at the, let me just double check, 54. So once this flush happened here, this is where my stop loss got triggered, or my take profit got triggered. So there was my entry here. Take profit somewhere here, which was actually, to be fair, a good take profit, because this is also bad auction quality. This, in combination with a high volume node in the volume profile, which was here at this level, at that time, here was a high volume node. That is not a good sign for continuation. Okay, sure, the market continued to the volume point of control back then. However, you cannot anticipate it that much. So picture perfect trade right now. Picture perfect trade. I missed about, 60 to 40, and I missed another 80 ticks, to be fair. Could have made a bunch more profit, but all good, guys. I'm happy. That's the whole trade for today. Very, very good trade. I'm very proud of myself that I got this picture perfect entry. Now, actually, guys, take a look at this. I'm not going to trade anymore, but I just want to make sure that you see this. We are now obviously at the low of the day. A breakout setup, just so you guys know, would be if the market would now collect a bunch of volume down here. Because what does it mean? It means the market is now accepting these prices. So if you can see an absorption and a bunch of volume being collected here, that's a good sign usually for a breakout. And then your level of your profit target will be somewhere here at this level. Now this is not enough volume for me just yet, okay? So if you take a look at what's happening right now, looks fine, looks fine. Some level of absorption here. Seller got absorbed here. But you see this? This is low volume right now. So I would be a bit cautious. Sure, the market is short for today, but I would be a bit cautious. So right now, if you want to trade a breakout, you would want to wait for a pullback. You would want to wait that buyers get absorbed somewhere, probably here or here at this level. So the market will most likely do a pullback, hopefully at least collect some more volume up here or transact some more volume up here and then continue its downtrend. If the market continues to go down like this, at least for me, that's not a setup and that's perfectly fine. Now you see that's a bunch of volume being collected here. That's a good sign. Okay, that's what you like to see. Now could be a good entry signal. Here is a good entry signal now. Or if the market breaks through this low right now, that could be a potential entry. Okay, so now you want to wait for the market to have an absorption to the buy side. Could be you wait a bit further. This looks pretty good here. Got to be cautious here. 29s. So if you get in now, your stop needs to be above this level for sure. Okay, now that will be your entry most likely. Okay, entry somewhere here most likely. Exit or stop loss somewhere above here. Maybe even above the stop loss, above this liquidity, I'm sorry. So somewhere here in this range should be a stop loss. There you go. That's another potential entry right now. And then you want to trade. There you go. Would have been a loss actually. So sometimes that happens, obviously. However, the market, and I cannot guarantee that obviously, the market most likely is gonna break out to the to this level down here. Just so you guys know. So if you trade a bit later and you want to catch a good trade, I believe with high conviction, in my opinion, no guarantees, no promises, that we will see a breakout. This, you would have lost this trade, fully transparent. Would have been a good entry in my opinion though. And here, let me check what's happening. So let's analyze a bit together. Level of liquidity here could be another entry because in the end, bad auction quality as well. Boop, entry. We are at a volume point of control, which is another level of resistance. So here, get in at the 42s now. And then you want to trade. You want to trade all the way down to this level here. All right. That's another trade that you could potentially trade. But for now, I'm done for the day, guys. You see the market is already reacting. So that's it, guys. Trading doesn't have to be complicated, okay? Trading doesn't have to be complicated. That's it, guys. I'll see you tomorrow for another trading session. And without further ado, I wish you a great day, some good profits. I'm happy with today's work, and I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Until then, have a good day, and I'll see you.